Namaste, witchlings. How are we today? I am alive, I think. Okay. The joys of wearing glasses, right? That's still got water in it. All right. I had my cloth. I had my cloth handy for like 3 days. And now I have trashed my desk again. So I have no idea where I have put shit. So, bear with me. Because normally I would just say, oh, I'll just put them on, forget it, But no, I cannot do that right now. I'm a junk food junkie. All right. I have places that I stash things. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to wear them. I'll ignore the fact that they're dirty-ish. Because, I can still see through them. They're just not great. All right. So, how are we today? I could be worse. And we are live. My nose is a little unhappy because, Pacific Northwest, we are at that not quite spring, but not quite winter anymore moment. So the weather's doing the bouncy shit. And the flowers are starting to bloom. So those of us with allergies are going, and me, I take Zyrtec twice a day. And I take Singulair, which is an asthma/allergy med twice a day. But it still does not control everything. My nose is not entirely happy, but it's better than it could be. Trying to tidy shit up here as I talk to you. And could be better, could be worse. It's Friday, so... Okay, I know what that is. I'm like, what am I doing? Friday, so it is, cleaning day. And I swear I have been worse than usual this week about making a mess of my office. But, whatever. Okay. All right, now I feel like I have enough room to actually maybe be productive. I doubt it, but there's hope. Okay. I feel like I'm forgetting something, and I do not know what I'm forgetting. Who the fuck knows anymore? I don't. Okay, so. Excuse me. First of all, I want to apologize for having missed the podcast yesterday. Minor-ish family emergency. The Munchkin called as we were preparing, or as I was out and about getting ready to do some other stuff for the day, because their car wouldn't start. And they're like, Mom, I need help. This is what happened. This is what's going on. And I'm like, oh God. Okay, did you do this, this, and this? So, yeah, it ended up mom having to run to the rescue, buying oil, etc. Thankfully, they had a very kind stranger who, give me a moment, I will look up his name because we did connect on Facebook yesterday. And I do want to give him a shout out for being so awesome to the child. Aeulian or Julian, Romania Aeulian, Julian. He was so kind to help the munchkin out. He sat there with them while they charged their battery. And helped them, put oil in when I got there, etc., etc. And just he was so kind. So thank you, good sir. And then just everything started just going absolutely crazy. And then I say and then a lot. I am so sorry. And then for those of you who have seen Dude, Where's My Car, you will recognize that. But after I got back from that, we had to go do some last minute shopping for the sister-in-law's wedding tomorrow because the darling hubby realized he's lost a metric fuck ton of weight and had nothing to wear that, wouldn't be falling off of him. And we felt that wouldn't exactly be, appropriate for his sister's wedding. So we ran and did that. And yeah, it was just kind of a chaotic afternoon and evening. So I do apologize. Yuck. Bleh. This smells good. All right. I took my paper towels out of here, so now I gotta, thankfully it dries quickly. All right, here we go. My glasses. I ordered my new glasses. I got notification that part of that order shipped today, so I'm all excited. I go check. The glasses case shipped. I'll have it by Wednesday. I want my glasses, people. Oh, your babies. The fuzzy butt. So, yes, yesterday was a comedy of errors. It really was. So, got my coffee. Love my coffee. I cannot exist without my coffee. Okay, that's good. That's good. Are you okay over there, little guy? The furry overlord is in his chair. I think, no, you guys can't see his paw, but he's over in his chair. And I don't know if he's objecting to the scent of the wipes I used on my desk, or he's just complaining in general because he keeps sneezing at me. I'm waiting. I have the door shut, but I am waiting for Took and Luna to figure out I'm on. Speak of the devil and he doth appear. Come on, buddy. Get in here so I can shut the door again. You want to come say hi? Say hi, Took. Literally, I said his name and he started nosing the door. That was adorable. And he assumes his spot on the yoga mat. You good pupper. Okay, so here goes. So, since my very much beloved sister-in-law is getting married tomorrow, let me turn the wick. I am ordering a freaking candle set tomorrow or tonight. All right, I need a good candle, a wick trimmer, and all of that shit. So, since my beloved sister-in-law is getting married tomorrow, we are lighting a pink candle for health, happiness, and longevity of the marriage. Blessings to Michelle and PJ. That was kind of a no-brainer, huh? And on with the show. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, I'm going to grab the keyboard real quick because I personally like having this full screen, and unfortunately when I do that, I can't use the mouse to bring shit up, so I have to use the keyboard shortcuts. Alt-Tab is my friend. All right, and then now that I am aware of the fact that I use that phrase as much as I do, I'm going to be more mindful of that. And then leave it there. There we go. Trying to adjust my notes so that I can see them and still, see everything else. All right. Grr. Working on just being a little more grounded, a little more centered. I am feeling very scattered and chaotic. However, as has been pointed out, we are working up, no worries, we are building up to an eclipse that I believe is happening Monday. So the general energy in the air is chaos and scattered. So, today's cards. I have a method of how I flip my cards. Oh, that's brilliant. So when I go to deal, or not deal, but lay out my cards, I have to hold the deck. I can imagine, darling. Scattered, and when you're packing, scattered and chaos is very definitely a good descriptor. There we go. Hi. There we go. Now everything's back where it belongs. So, our cards today. We have a failure to proofread my notes again. Thankfully, I know what I'm reading. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight is solid, dependable, and obviously has a solid work ethic. They have no problem keeping their head down and getting the work done, and they'll do it perfectly. Their attention to detail and their ability to deliver is admirable. If the Knight is you, it's time to toil away and get shit done. It is going to take long, hard work, but you will probably find some enjoyment and satisfaction in the process. 5 of Swords. Yes, I know I say the word swords weird. I don't know why. I don't remember where it came from. And my voice to text missed some words again. This is what happens when I, get in a hurry and fail to completely proofread things. So we are going to go to the book. This is also, I don't know all of my decks. Okay, it added a word. You are definitely feeling strong, maybe a little angry, or a smidge bit fed up with the situation. And you are prepared to throw hands. If you choose to go this route, you'll definitely win, but there's going to be some unforeseen consequences. You are so focused on the situation, you are not thinking about the future. Stop, consider the situation for a second before you do something you're going to regret. Yeah. And then finally, we have the Nine of Wands. You've got your fighting gear ready, your wands all stacked up neatly in a wall of defense backing you up. You are prepared for a good fight. It's time to wrap them knuckles and get dirty. There's a battle ahead, so do not compromise. You have the strength and courage to stand your ground and defend what you have built. We had the Five of Swords and the Nine of Wands yesterday as well. The fact that we have had two fighting cards 2 days in a row makes me a smidge bit nervous. What's going on? Because this ain't normal. Now, normally, and I say normally, our oracle cards and our tarot cards go together and kind of make one coherent reading. I have had one other time that I can think of off the top of my head, and maybe one time other than that they've been separate readings. Chalk today up as well because we have a detour that we need to make. That does not go with any of these cards. And then we have lies and partial truths. And we have some unresolved issues. Now, in my mind and my interpretation, they do not necessarily go together the way they normally do, as, corresponding to each other, but they do make one coherent reading. Which I'm being told by the man behind the mat, behind the curtain. That's what I'm looking for. We are making a detour to avoid throwing hands and, getting into the battle ahead. That is being caused by the lies and partial truths and unresolved issues. So, what's going on in our lives that is setting this shit up? I know I know what these cards are talking about in my life right now. What are they talking about to you guys? Because, I just got a big fat duh. I love my family. I love my family. We are awesome. So, grabbing this. Bear with me while I tidy up my mess. Life is good. Then we'll move on to today's rune. Why am I having trouble recalling words again? Oof. Let me tell you, if you have issues recalling words at all, do not ever go on the combination of Klonopin and Clonidine. Oh, it was evil. Just experience talking there. Okay, so last week or so, wait, end of March, we had Perdith, not reversed, not inverted, and then last week we had Perdith inverted. So we have it, oh crap, I forgot to look and make sure I'm getting it right side up again, because, you know, I'm a genius. Okay, it goes that way. Ha! All right, and as it aims the right way, no, it is not. We aim it to the right, correct? Yes. Okay, can you see it? You can see it. We have Perdith today. And Baggy, our divinity is Frigg. The letter is P. Symbol is the dice cup. Element is water. Tree is the aspen and the European beech. Plant is monkshood. Stone is onyx and amethyst. The color is dark blue. And the animal is the cornel. Supposed bird to announce the fate. Perdith suggests the disclosure of a secret. It could also refer to pregnancy and physical birth, or the birth of new plans and bright ideas. Perth, which I'm guessing is another name for the rune, is linked with the sensible and moderate enjoyment of intimacy. I can talk, really, I can. Because of the mystery surrounding it, common sense and prudence are called for in the interpretation of this rune. The very act of being born sets us along a course of cause and effect, action and reaction that we may choose to follow blindly or try to divine through the runes or other means, in order that we may better understand the lessons we are supposed to learn. Perdith is the beginning of this process, as well as the tool for accomplishing it. There are other methods of divining answers. Perdith represents mysteries, the unknown, and are you still hearing me? I'm not. I want to make sure I'm still away. Aha! I had a feeling. Yes, it is one hell of a med combo. I was on it for much longer than I want to admit. And hold on. For a long time, it was my golden absolute life-saving med combo until it wasn't anymore. At which point, I went completely aphasic and everything was up here, but I could not get the words from here to here. My kids were, well, Mike was in high school and the other two were in two other schools. And I had to have someone else go to parent-teacher conferences with me who knew me and the kids. I'm not saying who. Because I spent the entire time we were at parent-teacher conferences just bawling. Because I could not get more than like 2 words out. If that much. I couldn't speak. I don't even think I could really type or write at that point either. Because it wasn't there. I was so frustrated. So yeah, nope, never doing that one again. That was a bad mix. And now, because I have no idea when the microphone died, I am going to, yeah. And this was about 10 years ago. It was ugly, but, um, and I know I cannot wait until cannabis is legalized federally and nationwide because, I will sing its praises. I used to think it was the most evil thing on earth, but I will. Oh, good. Apparently, when this one died, it switched to the other one. Yay! Um, and I hit the wrong button. Um, because since my very, very, very wonderful husband managed to convince me after the state of Washington legalized it to try it. Just try it. See how it makes you feel. I have gone from taking a very high power ADHD med, and I was taking one med at when I got up in the morning and a second dose of it at noon. I was taking 2 different antidepressants, an anti-anxiety, and at least one other psych med. So I was on 5 psych meds. I was taking 2 different pain meds, non-narcotics because I'm allergic to narcotics, um, and a couple of others. Okay? And that's just the psych meds. And I am now down to, oh, and the, Singular, Zyrtec, and yeah, Singular and Zyrtec. Those are the only 2 that I'm still taking that I was before. I am down from that whole mess. I mean, I was taking a freaking handful to Singular, Zyrtec, my Fembry, which is for endometriosis, which let me tell you, I would not wish on my worst enemy, except the one that died. I do wish it on her. She deserved it. Um, and my weight loss med, which I will sing the praises of. It has done wonders for me. And then a handful of supplements because my doctor wants me taking them because of the other meds I'm on. So, cannabis has taken me from a fucking handful of psych meds to nothing. It's been great. Okay, so hubby says we did not miss anything on the rune, so I'm going to come down here. Where was I? All right. Perdith represents mysteries, the unknown, and forces at work beyond our understanding. It represents innate powers that we are unconscious of, unlocked over time by the workings of fate. The secrets of our destinies lie within this rune, and it can be seen as the rune of the Norns, the rulers of the past, present, and future of man. Perdith is the key to altering this destiny if applied correctly. Perdith represents the secrets of existence we have yet to understand, the depths of the mind and soul which we have not yet deciphered. These mysteries are things we can unlock with the right action and the right application of will. That sounds like magic to me. Tests and trials for discovering the powers within oneself. Within Perdith rests the fathoms of our being, and through practice with the runes, my nose itches, goddamn allergy season. With the runes, we will see every secret illuminated and every mystery unclouded. Perdith can be viewed as the quote-unquote game of life. When we are born, potentially from the womb of Perdith, we enter into a game of chance and risk, a game of probabilities. This game is played out upon the web of fate, the web of Erd. Perdith can be used as a tool to change the courses of fate and probability, potentially altering the web in our favor. Perdith should be meditated on when we have to leave the results of a situation for a chance to decide, or for chance to decide, I think. It is associated with the forces of luck, probability, and gambling. Me being the wife of someone who worked at a casino for way too many years. With the aspect of gambling in mind, it is wise to consult this rune when we count on the forces of luck or fate to be in our utmost favor. May the odds be ever in your favor. That was a good movie and good series of books. I still have not managed to get myself to read A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, though. I have it, I just haven't read it yet. Peridith is the rune of runes, meaning the rune of secrets. I thought that was Odin's rune, too. It can be related to the well of Mimir, the well that Odin sacrifices his eye into. In this well, all secrets and answers are kept, and all mystery is illuminated. With Peridith, we can clearly see the things that have come to pass and the things that will potentially come to pass if the web remains in its current state, that state being unaltered further by sorcery or other interference. Now I have a strong desire to go see Madame Web. For those who are not, Marvel fans, Madame Web, if memory serves, I have not thought about the character in way too long. She can control the web of fate, hence part of why her name is Madame Web. And, Madame Web, you can tell who she is, a character, what comic series she is related to. Obviously, she's a Spider-Man character. Moving on. In relationships, Peridith can be interpreted as the fact that a partner is destined for you by fate itself. But in general, it is not directly related to love matters. In some cases, it does indicate good, intimate compatibility. Okay. In work, it symbolizes search-related or investigation-related activities. In this case, it can represent a detective, investigator, etc., or a person who specializes in the search and analysis of strange, unknown, mysterious objects and phenomena. Monday, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. Give me a second. I'm trying to beat the Muppets back. There we go. Taps, the ghost hunters. Another interpretation of the rune is the ability to make quote-unquote easy money. Peridith may indicate that a person who doesn't want to take on a job, it may indicate that a person who doesn't want to take on a job will require significant effort, but is looking for, quote, such a job so that there is less work. So basically, you want to get paid for sitting on your ass? Okay, don't we all? So our key takeaways. Uncertain, meaning a secret matter or a mystery. Hidden things and occult abilities. Initiation, knowledge of your destiny, knowledge of future matters, determining the future or your path. Pertaining to things feminine mysteries, including female fertility and the vagina. Keeping my mouth shut. Good lot, fellowship and joy, evolutionary change. Rebirth, mystery, magic, divination, fertility, sexuality, new beginnings, and prophecy. Our goddess. Ooh. That was almost nope. Come on, die. So today's goddess. Interesting. So I'm thinking that today's rune and today's goddess are tied together. I think it's kind of a loose tie, but you guys may see the tie. Today's goddess is Hathor. I I love the art on these cards because it kind of cutifies the goddesses, which also kind of annoys the fuck out of me because while it cutifies the goddesses and makes them far more accessible to, younger girls, it kind of annoys me because they shouldn't be cutified. I don't know. I'm torn about it, honestly. I really like the artwork. So, her mythology. The ancient the ancient Egyptian goddess of love and joy, Hathor, has been worshipped for more than 3,000 years. You're going to love her nickname. Nicknamed the gentle cow of heaven, she provided milk for her son, Ra, the sun god, and all the pharaohs of Egypt. Oh God, I should have proofread this, which made them divine. She also created the Milky Way from the milk in her breasts. She's often portrayed wearing a crown with a solar disk rimmed by 2 cow horns. Worshipped by royalty. He mooed at me! I love you. Worshipped by royalty and common folk alike, Hathor is celebrated at joyful ceremonies of music and dance. Hathor was the most beloved goddess of all in the Egyptian pantheon and had the most festivals in her honor. I really need to proofread more often. Because of her loving nature, Hathor is also the goddess of the underworld, where she waits under the branches of sycamore trees to usher souls into the afterlife. The Golden One, as she is also known, is the protector of all females and champion of romantic bonds. She's a shapeshifter who can appear in the form of 7 Hathors. These spirits appear at the births of babies and can foretell their futures. It didn't hear me again. So I need to pull up the book so I can read the last paragraph. I missed one sentence. Her symbols are the sistrum, a rattle in the shape of an ankh, and the hand mirror. Call on Hathor when you're looking to spark more joy in your romantic life, especially when starting new love affairs. And Goddess of Love and Joy, Hathor, the Golden One, appears to usher in a new era of celebration and joy. Appropriate for a wedding tomorrow. You'll find happiness if you decide to pursue the avenue that you are contemplating. Hooray! The hooray is in the book. I did not add that myself. Okay. Itchy nose. I love allergy season. My nose, my face just itches like mad. Ugh. Okay. Moving on. He mooed at me. I love my husband. Today's Namaste. We are letting it out. Let it all hang out. Breathe in everything good and breathe out everything negative. With every breath out, breathe out something unnecessary. Negative thoughts, negative emotions, bad memories, whatever is weighing you down, let it out through your breath. Do this for 8 minutes. I really need to look that up. Breathing in general calms the body down and relaxes the mind. Intentionally letting go of negativity with every breath out will allow you to feel lighter and even more powerful. Just what we need. More power, women. Yes. Boom. Tap. Haha. And today's self-compassion. We are flipping the ratio again today. I know we have done this one a few times, but I love this card. For the rest of your day, notice the number of self-criticisms and the number of compassionate encouragements that you give yourself. Set an intention to shift that ratio more towards compassion. So if you're like me, and many of us are, and you have a tendency to call yourself names more often than encouraging yourself, set your intention to reverse that and decide and actually say this out loud. Today, I am going to be more encouraging towards myself and less insulting. That would be my way. Because me, you do not want to hear the way I talk to myself. I have had so many people get mad at me for the way I talk to myself. I am not nice. Spend 30 plus years listening to, the most influential people in your life telling you you're an idiot, or you're an asshole, or you're stupid, or you're a failure. You're going to internalize that shit and you're going to start repeating it to yourself. Yeah, I'm working on retraining. I'm thinking of sneezing. That really made me think of a sneeze. Ooh, I like this one. Mr. Rogers. Love isn't a state of perfect caring. It is an active noun, like struggle. To love someone is to strive to accept that person exactly the way he or she is right here and now. I don't know if Mr. Rogers is the one that said it or someone else, but somewhere along the line, I picked up that loving someone is a choice every minute, every day. I choose to love you. I wake up in the morning and I choose to love the people I love. Because it's more than just an emotion. It's more than a feeling, it's more than emotion. It is an action. And I choose to love these people. Just like, you would choose to stay or go, basically. And I agree with that. Because it's true. Just a thought. So tonight, it's Friday. How the hell is it already Friday? Where did this week go? Tonight we have guided meditation or yoga nidra asana. One of these days I'll manage to get him to catch this. I have no idea. Just out of curiosity. God damn it. I sung that in my head. Now I'm going to be singing it for the rest of the day. All right. Oh, nope. Okay. Bear with me. What time is it? Okay. They are 12 and a half hours ahead of me. Well, that sucks. But if they're 12 and a half hours ahead, yes, I will get there. If they're 12 and a half hours ahead, I could potentially talk Kapil into catching a guided meditation. I have a dear friend who is in Mumbai. And he is the reason that I have to remember to say asana after my, weekly yoga asana or my yoga nidra asana. And one of these days I'm going to talk him into joining us. So yes. But there is a reason that I emphasize the asana after that. It's a joke. So we have guided meditation or yoga nidra asana tonight. Tomorrow, because I will not be home, we will be at the sister-in-law's wedding. We will not be doing yoga. My foot just cramped. Ow, that did not feel good. So Monday we will be back here. Daily draw, starting the week over, doing the same shit, different week. Fun times. Again, I apologize profusely for having missed podcast last. Yep, it died. Did it? Find out. That swapped. Okay. Apologize for missing podcast last night. I'll just carry over this week's topic next week. So please come back for meditation tonight. I am looking forward to seeing you guys. Other than that, please spread love, spread joy, spread kindness, and have a blessed, magical, fantabulous, wonderful day. And I will see you all in a couple of hours. I forget I can't tap on the table because it rattles and makes way too much noise. See you in a couple hours, guys. I love you.